All right, I've centered my gallery. I want these images above the categories to be kind of like thumbnails. And so I placed an image here by clicking on it, and I click on the hamburger menu, and I navigated to my images folder and found the image there. You'll see that a CSS folder has been added and a JS, which means JavaScript. Those have been added because I put in a navigation bar, and here the CSS style sheets that came with the template and the navigation bar. So those two folders pop in for that reason. So that's why I have more stuff in here. But I get my image from here. That's where I got it from. I asked to make the image responsive, and I can make the shape a circle, a rounded rectangle, rectangle like that, or I can just undo it to get it back to a click, and it becomes just a straight rectangle again. It still looks distorted, so I'm going to go choose a different logo, see what happens, and it does look distorted. So not sure why that's happening. Very often I will take out the width and height so that it can be responsive to the shape that it's in. Took off the responsiveness, put it back on, still distorted. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it just yet. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to put in an image. I'm going to put this make image responsive first, and then I'll go in here and I'll find a poster. And that seems not distorted, so it seems to help. Okay, and it does have one of the dimensions in there, but it's got that on there. It's got responsiveness before I put the image in. Alright, so I'm going to do this again. I'll put responsive. Then I'm going to get an image of a publication. Okay, yeah, that didn't work. Okay. Let me take out this dimension. Sometimes that helps. Take that off. Put it back on. Okay. I'll have to look into why these are distorting, but anyway, there they are. You can see what this is going to look like with preview. And preview has changed a little bit. It's down in the bottom right corner where this little globe is. That's where preview is. So I'm going to click on that, and I can choose which browser to preview it in. And I do have to save all my changes. I'll click Save, and there it is. So now I can see what it's going to look like. Okay. This turns into a hand because it has a little a link, and I don't really want it to do that. Okay, we'll deal with that later. But what I want to do is I want to bring a gallery, a slideshow that comes up, and I've got some code for a button that will bring a pop-up slideshow onto the screen. And I'm just going to get rid of this tag right there, and I'm gonna put the code like right before this paragraph. So I'm clicking the cursor there. I don't want to put it inside here because that would be just putting code in for text. So I've got the cursor before the paragraph tag, and the code is on canvas. I put it on canvas. It is on the day for today, April 25th. You'll see it's a bootstrap code for a carousel, which is a slideshow. All you got to do is just take your cursor and highlight it like this and copy it, Command C. And then here in the code, I'm just making sure that cursor is right there. I'm going to paste, Command V. And there it is, that open modal. That's it. Now, if I don't want it to say that, I could change the word from modal to something else. I can go down here in the code and see if it has that button text on there. And it is here somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm blind right now. So I'll see if I can change it right here. Okay, there we go. I didn't have this selected. So there it goes, open modal. So there it is. I can change this to, I could put logos here. Logos. Okay. And then I wouldn't need this. Delete that. And then this, I click and I get this button.